How do I get a GF? Work out, get tattoos, get nice hair, be outgoing and manipulative, and listen to music that girls like that's shitty, and act passionate about things. That act like you love life and talk about philosophy and bullshit to make yourself sound interesting, because girls eat up that shit and they don't know any better. And talk about equality and love and the universe, and that you're all connected with them. And yeah, get your biceps a little bit bigger, get like a tattoo on your arm, get nice hair, dress decent. And yeah, just talk passionately and only be kind of sexual, but not too sexual. And kind of manipulate the girl without without being overt about it, but she'll fall in love with you. And make sure you get as many women as interested in you as possible, because the pheromones pick up and then other chicks will be in you too. So tattoo muscles, nice hair, dressing decent, being manipulative, acting passionate about things in life, even things you're not passionate for, talking philosophically for no reason, and listening to a bunch of crappy music and acting like you're really enjoying it, and putting yourself out there socially, being around people. There you go. That's how you get women. You will 100% get laid with that. No question.
Guaranteed!
Yeah, I get if you don't want a tattoo, but chicks dig them, and don't think they don't just because some people don't like them. Chicks like tattoos. They also like nice facial hair. If you can grow a goatee, do that, or a stubble. Do that for sure. Yeah, we're all made of stars or some shit. Yeah, like I said last week, that line I said about stardust, that we all come from the same stardust and we shine together. Say that to a girl, she'll go crazy. Yeah, if you can, pay for some things for her, but not too much, so she doesn't feel like you're trying to make her needy of you, all that, because they don't like that. They don't like when they feel like you're trying to make them dependent on you, but you're actually making her dependent on you emotionally, but she doesn't realize that's what's happening. Make them emotionally need you when they don't realize it, even if they don't financially need you, and then you don't have to spend as much money. It's basically playing the line. It's staying right on the line. You don't go one way or the other. You play the line, and you find that balance. Women like passion and uncertainty, and falling in love is kind of like them not knowing what they're doing, because women never know what they want. They never know what they're doing with anything. They're very confused creatures and complicated emotionally. So you can play with that emotion and complication, and keeping them on the line of being uncertain. And if you can keep them excited and on that line, it'll kind of work. Yeah, or be a felon, a criminal. Chicks seem to really go for that and want to have your baby. Be a drug addict and a felon. That seems to work for a lot of guys too, apparently. And you can get like really hot girls with that. I've seen it a lot, people. I've seen it a lot. So, maybe it's the bad boy thing. But it's mainly, tapping into women's fucked up emotions, that they all kind of hate themselves, and they all kind of don't know what they want, and they don't know what to think. They need you to think for them. I'm getting a little too deep with this advice, but like it just sounds like I'm objectifying them. But that really is what it is. That's where a lot of guys mess up. They don't understand the psychology of women, so they don't know how to talk to them and get them to like you, or to make things work that way. But yeah, the hair. Don't forget about the hair. That's really the thing. Terrible. It's 70% hair, 30% attitude.
50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name.
I mean, probably having a big dick doesn't hurt either, but you can't always pull that out, and dick pics aren't the best thing to do, so. Pat's girlfriend in the other room rethinking life. Yeah, maybe cut this out of the video, bro. Hey, Blood Money, he asked for advice, and I'm just giving honest advice. A lot of guys give really bad advice. I was just like, I'm gonna give real advice. People always lie when they talk to people how to get women and all that, and what you do. I'm just cutting through it and saying this is what you actually have to do to get women. And this is what most guys do who get women. you know, it's probably your best bet if you're trying to get a girlfriend. I'm not telling you to be that way as a person all the time or to live life that way, but if you're having a hard time getting a girlfriend and you're wondering why, you're probably just not very good at some of the things I'm talking about. Yeah, and having no, chicks do say stuff. She's like, you have really honest, kind eyes. Like, I have kind eyes? The fuck does that mean? A dog has kind eyes. You don't fuck it, do you? Being a white guy who can do stupid rap shit, that seems to work too. Like, if you can rap really crappy, they seem to be impressed with that. Having a kid before you date the chick you meet, having a baby mama, that gets women just wet. They love it when you have a kid. Even if you never see the kid or take care of it. So nice hair, manipulative, have a kid, have a felony, and have kind eyes. And honest eyes. And passion and all that. Rap to a girl and talk about the baby that you have with some other chick that you never see. And make sure you have nice hair. And look at her in the eyes a lot, and you're in. Yeah, you got it, my friend. And talk about Bernie Sanders being the best thing that ever happened to this country. Yeah, at least a couple of misdemeanors. I mean, you don't have to be full on, but you know, don't be a pussy. You know. I mean, one thing that helps is if you have drugs and alcohol, that's like a 90% guaranteed chance you'll get a chick around you somewhat. Yeah, just make up like you have conviction for things that you don't have conviction for. And stupid things, too. Like, don't be passionate about movies and video games because they don't give a shit, even though they pretend they do. Or just be really hot. I mean, that works, too, if you're hot. But I don't know what you look like. I want love advice from Ben Shapiro. He actually figured it out. He doesn't have any STDs. He just waited till he was, like, 30 to get laid, and he married a doctor, and she could pay for his shit. That's the best advice. Do that Jewish shit that he did. You just be devout and marry a chick that makes a lot of money. Stay a virgin until you're 35, folks. All right, then get married. Get married to a doctor. Have Blue Apron with her. Blue Apron catered our wedding, folks. Okay. It's time for a gangbang gang. Okay. It's time for the gangbang gang. All right, folks. Gangbang gang show. God, could you imagine? I mean, imagine him on a date. If he wasn't... That dude would fail with so many women if he didn't have certain qualities. Like, could you be on a date like, okay, listen, I can't have sex with you tonight. I'm a virgin. I'm devoutly Jewish. Okay? I like Blue Apron. It's terrific. I mean, the number one advice I give you, yeah, is have money. Be rich. You ever seen that picture of Jack Nicholson with the big stomach eating the sub sandwich with like 10 chicks in bikinis around him? And he's like, you know why those chicks are there? Because he's Jack fucking Nicholson. That's my best advice. Be famous and make money. If you could do that, you should give me advice. That's what I want.